Alright, I would actually be recording more games. I'll try to record something tonight, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Um, if you notice, my voice is very soft right now. Actually, I'll turn the mic up a little more. Um, yeah, the reason why my voice is soft is because my uncle is staying with us for I don't know how long. He's saying Sunday. My mom wants him to stay a little longer, and he's right across in the other room, and I can't really record due to most of my games being very like commentary, always having to talk and stuff like that, and if they were actiony or something like that, I could make comments once in a while, but otherwise, since most of them are talking and all that, um, I can't do it. And so, yeah, otherwise, I'd really be. I mean, right now, right now, Corpse Party, a lot's been going on, and I don't think I need the stress of Corpse Party scaring the crap out of me. And then Zero Escape, I really don't feel like doing puzzles. I'm actually almost ready to just use a guide for the rest of the puzzles just because I don't want to do the puzzles too much. I'm like not really wanting to do puzzles right now. I yeah, and so that's the whole spiel on that. Meanwhile, I will be recording on tonight, which this video should be going up uh on Saturday, so yeah, but I should be recording tonight, and even if my uncle is here, I'm going to be recording tonight. I'm going to be recording Luigi's Mansion 2 and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I decided a few days ago, I even tweeted it out like 2 days ago, I think it was, that I think I'm just going to record those two games instead of stream Pokemon Mystery Dungeon because a lot's going on and streaming takes a lot. It takes a lot to do, and you can't have any breaks in between or anything like that. While if I'm playing and recording it, I can take a break if I feel the need to and just start the recording up like as if I've only been gone for like 1 second or something like that. So yeah, but um, that's the whole deal with that. So plus I still gotta finish Fire Emblem on stream, and I don't want to have two different games at the same time. And right now I really want to do Fire Emblem, but I can't. I just can't. I mean, you gotta understand that. I know a lot of people commented on the last video, and I gotta thank you all for the support and stuff. For an update, there's gonna be some major lawsuits occurring. Anyone got Edgeworth's number, or I think it's more prosecuting against pretty much the the medical, like everyone pretty much, because she's been admitted and everything for 3 weeks now, right? Well, let me just start little bit back. She's fallen within the past week 7 times, and the past couple days or so, she hasn't fallen at all. So let's back it up to last, like, was it Friday or something? Yeah, I think it was Friday. And she fell once, okay, maybe understand a little bit. But then when she falls 7 times within 4 days, I think it was. And then my dad witnessed the final one. Yeah, major lawsuit gonna be brought upon the medical rehab center for that. And, pretty much she looks like she looks worse than ever, and like her whole face looks bruised up, like her face looks more purple than regular skin color. Um, yeah, so that's gonna happen. Um, already got, or parents already got in contact with lawyers and stuff, and come to find out, the hospital that she was currently at is, they did an MRI on her, which the first hospital that she was at, which is a more famous hospital, I'm not going to say what it is, but it's a more famous hospital, uh, their service sucked, and she started getting bed sores, and just a CAT scan on her, not a MRI. However, this hospital did a MRI, and come to find out, she hasn't had any bad strength or something like that. She had 2 years ago, she had a stroke. Come to find out, she had another stroke. And that's how she probably tore her house up and everything, so they've been treating her for having bad strength and stuff like that, when come to find out, she's had a stroke. And the MRI also showed that because of her falls, she has two blood spots in her brain because of the falls. So, yeah, could be suing the major hospital as well as the rehab center, major hospital, for not testing anything right, because they didn't do a drug test, didn't do the MRI, and then just had bad service, but that don't count. But either way, they should have done an MRI and a cat, or not a CAT scan, an MRI and drug test, because we thought she overdosed for all we knew. I don't even know if she she might have overdosed still, but either way, she had a stroke while at her condo, and so yeah, that hospital pretty much said that and been prescribing her and saying that had weak strength, and no, it's a stroke. No. So, yeah, they pretty much, it's almost like saying, here's a prescription, but you're giving us the wrong prescription. So, I mean, there's some lawsuits going for that famous hospital as well as the rehab, because finding two blood spots in her brain from the falls, and the last fall they said they were going to watch her for 24 hours, and then come at 8 a.m. the next day, we had to have someone that was able to watch her. Midnight, my dad found her on the floor. First one discovered it, because he was peeking through a window, because they said they were going to do it eventually and they didn't. And yeah, dad caught them red-handed, and can sue them for negligence. And pretty much their whole entire ordeal there is like, they were lining old people up that were acting up, and if they couldn't watch them, they lined them up so that they would keep their eyes on them. Yeah. Um, yeah. So they're in a whole deep crap right now, and yeah, so we got two major lawsuits against medical places on our hands, and like that last fall, I thought my grandma was gonna die. She had, when I saw her the next day, she was gargling, like, and like not talking and seeing things and everything. And I was in a shell shocked state of, oh my god. Like, my face was literally like this, and like, it was stunning. Like, I could, I was scared, and yeah, but then funny thing today, she's starting to remember, like, she's starting to come back pretty much and doing a whole 180 and everything, and it's like I've kept saying, she's very adamant. She wants to go home. She wants to go back home again, and she's very adamant, and she pretty much very adamant where she's gonna live pretty much because she's in the rehab for the place that my she's at the place where my papa, I called my grandpa Papa, where he died, and he's and she's there, but they're a much better place than the rehab center she was at right now, or a few days ago, and but right now she's like looking to be not at a nursing home, and she's looking to be okay actually, and it's like, holy crap, where'd that come from? She was gargling and seeing things and everything a few days ago, and now she's like, she was thinking my grandpa was still alive and all that, and that she had to go to work and everything like that, and now she's coherent and actually like knows everything's going on pretty much, and yeah, so it's like, holy freaking crap, it's a freaking miracle. I mean, I'm stunned. Not shell shocked, but stunned. Um, so yeah, that's the whole ordeal right now. And how everything's going and major lawsuits happening and all that. But yeah, be prepared that recordings are gonna start going up on Sunday unless I can get one recording that would be a certain recording done, and then like I'll leave it a surprise if I can get it done. And then it's just gonna be pretty much a slideshow, but yeah. Um Game related, don't worry. It's not not having to do with life or anything like that. And then the other thing is if I can get those Phoenix Wright videos going up. Oh, and by the way, it's my mom's birthday today. Uh, yeah. So I hope today goes out really well because she's been having a hectic 3 weeks, and my grandma was looking like she was about to die, and my mom was like hysterical because my grandma can be a pain. That's why I'm like making faces and stuff like that with that whole thing. And so much that I thought she was gonna die on. I thought she was gonna die today, and it was like, oh, if she dies today, I will be I'll curse her at her grave pretty much because of doing something like that. How would you feel if your mom or dad died on your birthday and you have to live with that for the rest of your life? I I I I mean, I'm sorry, but that's kind of, if I know they might not be able to help it, but at the same time, she was looking bad a few days back and decides to die. Like, yeah, I just, I would be very, very, very sad every birthday because of that, and yeah, that would be the worst birth. That would be the worst day of my life, pretty much. So, we were kind of really hoping that she would, like, if she had to die, it would be one of those days, but it looks like nothing's going to be wrong right now, so don't have to worry about that anymore. But that's just a thought. That's was one of the thoughts we were having earlier in the week, and it was like, she better not die on my mom's birthday, or I'm going to be cursing her at her grave, because she's that kind of woman, pretty much. Yeah. Um. So yeah. Hopefully my mom's birthday goes out really well. Like, she's going to a special restaurant that, like, the food there's really good. It's pretty much Japanese steakhouse where the cook cooks in front of you and all that, and food there is really good. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. Otherwise, I'll be going up to Walmart at midnight afterwards and picking up the games and stuff, and then starting to record right after that. And I'll probably record about an hour's worth for each game, so that way I can start rendering stuff and have everything up by, like, at least part 1 for each game by noon. And then following day I will probably, or pretty much that day, I will also be recording I'll probably try to get done with Luigi's Mansion as soon as possible, because everyone knows how Luigi's Mansion, the first one, it was pretty short, so I'm expecting the game to last about 6 to 10 hours, and be done with that like that, and then, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at right now. And then Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, that's the game that I'm kind of worried about, because, like Fire Emblem, it's kind of like a real-time strategy sort of game, and the second one, the time, the darkness, and the sky versions, that version I can't remember too much about, but the Mystery Dungeon Red and Blue, I got Blue. I don't think I have it anymore, but whatever. Pretty much, I remember having the hardest time on Zapdos, and the game gets hard at the very end. Like, yeah, so those games that game I'm kind of worried about, but whatever. So, I think that's going to be it for the update. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to record or not tonight. I probably will just do some more things. For Monster Hunter, I got the video pretty much up on my channel, but I have no idea how I'm going to go through that game. I'll make one final note and say I don't know how I'll go through that game, whether I just do quests on my own and then eventually have the Wii U version come in, maybe do some quests on that version and go back and forth. I don't know. And I mean, I don't know what you all would like, because Monster Hunter 3 is more of a quest game. Reminds me kind of like an MMO sort of thing, and yeah, I just don't know if you all would like it or not, but I'll try a few videos, like, with quests and stuff, and never know. Never know. Let's just put it that way. So, yeah, that'll be it. And with that, hope to catch you all next time, and I hope you all have a great day.